I decided that I have been in the United States before with a high school exchange, and I lived with a Mexican immigrant family. And I was like, okay, I know this is not the only side from the United States. It's a big country, and I want to understand more about the different opinions, the different influences, and also it's a country. Yeah, it's a melting pot. You have so many different cultures. You also have a lot of German here, German people here, and I was like, okay, I want to see more places. And right now, as I said, I'm placed in Alabama, and the people have a very different view concerning, for instance, immigrants. So I can see how different and interesting the country is. Before I was not very, for instance, I was not very I had not a very big connection to religion, for instance. And now, being in Alabama, they are very religious people. And now it widened my horizon because I'm like, okay, you can accept it more, and it makes you more, open to accept other opinions. I just experienced it with another staffer in my House of Representatives, Congressman Jose Serrano, and he has a staffer who participated in the staffer exchange with the German government. And he just loves talking to me and gives me the opportunity to show my opinion. So every time you have a student or youth exchange, people go flying to the United States and the other way around. You just see that, it deepens the other understanding for the other person. Yeah. Of course, I also have closer relationships with Americans because you just meet a lot of people, and living with my host mom, for instance, is just wonderful for me because we just, despite our different political and religious opinion, we get along so well, and this long time, this 1 year, just makes it easier for us, to understand each other. I would say I definitely see my home country now in a different way. For instance, when it comes to military or more geopolitics strategies and thoughts, because you never have to thought, or I've never really thought about it from the American side, and it is more polarized now. I would say that's very interesting for me to understand it better. I would always recommend Germans to go to an exchange. It's so good for the relationships and to understand people better. And you just see it in person. You're not just looking on TV and oh my God, it's Trump. I don't want to mess with that. Why should I go to the United States? They are all crazy. Cannot do that. But you can say I see how people voted, why people voted for him, and there are so many different reasons. It's not just a country consisting out of two parties. You have so many different opinions behind those two parties, and it really is worth the time to understand the people, and you should give the people the time. Yes.
Maybe we start with a brief introduction. Can you tell me who you are and what you do here in the United States?
Sure, thank you very much. So my name is Alan Gravi. I was born and raised in Germany, in the beautiful Saarland, and I'm here an exchange student, a German exchange student, currently interning on Capitol Hill with Congress people, along with my friends here, enjoying my time here.
Thank you.
My name is Clara. I'm coming from Hamburg in Germany as well, and we three of us, we are young professionals, so we all did an apprenticeship back in Germany, and after that we decided to engage ourselves in multicultural understanding, and that's why we are here right now for a 1-year experience, and this includes also an internship on Capitol Hill for 6 weeks.
My name is Theo Schell, and I'm placed for this 1 year in West Virginia, and currently I do my internship on the Hill with United States Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia, and when I go back to West Virginia I will do an internship before I go back to Germany.
So what made you decide to apply for this program and to come to the US? What interests you in the transatlantic relationship, or what made you make this decision?
Well, for me, America or the United States was never a destination where I always wanted to go. So I was more interested in the Middle East or in Asian countries. But then I've seen the politics which is going on right now, and I've seen Trump as a president, and I wanted to go to the United States in order to figure out what drives the people and what is going on there, and to get a really inside view of the people, to get to know them, and yet to just strengthen the relationship between Germany and the US, and to understand them.
I went to the United States because of different reasons. One reason was because of Trump also. I wanted to realize why people here elected a president like Donald Trump. And I have a very good experience and learning experience in the state where I'm placed, in West Virginia, because he won the state with 42% ahead of Hillary Clinton. And so I get this experience, and I also wanted to get better in the English language, and I thought the United States would be a good country to practice my English.
Thank you. And how about you?
Thank you. So I was always interested in studying abroad, or simply just doing such a program in a overseas. So I was looking for different exchange programs, and then finally ended up applying for the Congress Bundestag Youth Exchange. And the reason why I did that is, as I said, because I'm interested in foreign affairs. As I said, I was born and raised in Germany, but originally from Iraq. So I do have a kind of multicultural background. So this makes me being interested in doing this program. Also very important because many people associate with the U.S. currently that because of the current president, that all of the Americans are to say it very easy, not really informed, underinformed, and because they have been electing President Trump. But I believe and always believe that people do have their reasons, and this is also a reason why I came here, because I wanted to explore the reasons of the American citizens, why they decided to vote Donald Trump.
So now that you guys have been living in the US for quite some time, talking about Wunderbar together, from your personal experience, how do you think Germans and Americans are indeed wunderbar together?
I have a great experience where I live in West Virginia. He hosts German exchange students since 2005 because he really likes Germans. He has also German roots, but his family lives in this countryside more than 150 years. And when I talk to the people in West Virginia where I'm placed, I really experience that they like Germany, that they have a good impression of Germany, and they are also very interested in Germany, how the German education system works, how it is in Germany with the driver's license. They are impressed when I tell them that you're allowed to drink beer with 16 and everything else with 18. So I really think it's good, especially such exchange programs are very good for this program, for this year, Wunderbar Together. And although this campaign highlights this, I think.
I am placed in Atlanta in Georgia, and in our university we have like the German club. So they are like people who are studying German and people coming from Germany, for example. And we do like different activities to enhance the awareness of studying German, and it's always like a lot of fun sitting together with them, going to the Hofbräuhaus in Atlanta, for example, or making other activities. So just sitting together, talking about different stuff. It doesn't have to be politics, but just things which combine us about like same values, and we all wanna what we achieve in life. So it's always like being together. It's wunderbar together to spend time together.
So I'm placed in Portland, Oregon, in the northwest of the USA, and I enjoyed my time so far very much. Was placed at a Portland Community College with a huge, diverse student body. Also, some people from Germany, and what I figure is that almost everyone has a connection to Germany, be it the grandparents or whatever, and almost everyone does have a very good opinion on Germany and on the political system. So I enjoyed very much having had discussions with the, transatlantic discussions, either between the U.S. or Germany, or between the U.S. and Germany, or, the U.S. and other countries, as the U.S. is indeed a melting pot. And I think what makes us very, wonderful together is that we can benefit from each other's, culture, experiences, and knowledge, basically. And I did benefit from other people, and yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.